Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah. This is No BS Beauty. With me is Lincoln, as always, almost always. Okay, today I thought I'd talk about some new skincare and makeup products that I'm excited about, and I've got some commentary on them as well. So the first one I'm going to start out with, excuse me, is the Beauty of Joseon. They're getting their hand in the PDRN game, and it looks like it should be in this line of products. Their Pore Firming Serum. And it's a serum with red bean derived PDRN, niacinamide, fig, beta-glucan, ceramides, and Japanese Goldthread, which is a strong antioxidant. It's $11. It looks like it should be affordable. Right now it's at Yes Style, so I'll link to all of these below. But it looks nice. I still have yet to see PDRN really make a difference on my skin, but maybe there's others that have different opinions on that. So, and most of the PDRN products I've tried have used Centella derived PDRN. So maybe there's something with the red bean PDRN that's special. We'll see. So, next up, this is the Sephora Favorite Sun Safety Set Kit just released. It's not even available yet. And it's a pet peeve of mine because now they've released it after the Sephora spring sale. This is the latest they've released it that I can recall in my years of reviewing. Been doing it for about 10 years. I could be wrong, but at least in the last several years, it hasn't been released after that. So it's up on their website for $39. 100% of the profits go to the Sloan Kettering Memorial Cancer Foundation. But it's got a Lancome sunscreen in there, which is usual. Peter Thomas Roth, yuck. Safi Pavitt sunscreen. Tatcha Silk sunscreen, which is great. It's got 2 ultraviolet sunscreens in it. Yuck. What else? Beauty of Joseon. Biossance Glow Recipe. Innisfree. Eisden and Kiehl's. Yeah, I'm not so keen. I probably wouldn't buy it this year anyway, but it's a bummer when they release it after the sale is ended. So I don't know if that was intentional. Probably not, but it's still, I'm just irritated by it. I'll say that. Because I think a lot of people could more afford it when it's 15 or, 20% off. But it's still overall affordable to try a lot of different sunscreens, although most of the sunscreens that are going to be chemical sunscreens made in the U.S. aren't very exciting anyway. So, but I'm also put off by seeing ultraviolet in there a couple times. That being said, it's still, if you haven't tried a lot of sunscreens, it's a great way to try a lot for $39. Okay, next up, Glow Recipe has released a watermelon milk peptide cushion cream moisturizer for dry skin and barrier support. That's $40. This one is coming soon. It's an unscented face cream, and I'm excited about some of the ingredients in here. It's got watermelon extract. It's got Snap 8 peptide, which I don't see in a lot of products. I love the Snap 8 peptide. It's similar to the Argireline Botox in a bottle peptide, but it's newer, and I just haven't seen it used a lot. So I'm very excited to see that. Then it's got the Argireline peptide. It's got the Thymulen 4 peptide. It's got the EyeSeryl peptide. So if you got puffiness around your eyes, this might be a really nice moisturizer worth trying. It's got Ectoin. It's got Beta-Glucan, BeetRoot extract. It looks really wonderful, and it's supposed to be unscented, which does not mean fragrance-free. Unscented means it doesn't have any scent. Fragrance-free means it doesn't have any fragrance ingredients in it. I looked through and scanned. I didn't see any thing of note for fragrance, but keep that in mind. Those two are not the same. They can be used together, but they don't mean the same thing. Okay, next up, I'm From released a honey syrup pack cleanser for $19 in their honey line. This one does contain fragrance, literally fragrance. I have no idea how strong it smells, but I really, do I have their? Yeah, I love their honey mask. It's really nice. If you haven't tried it, really nice face mask. This one looks like it's supposed to be a gentle lathering cleanser with honey, cocoa extract, and Panthenol. Don't know about how strongly scented it will be. Typically, most of the I'm For products that do have fragrance in them aren't strong. That doesn't always mean anything, though, so keep that in mind. Okay, coming in at $35, the VT Reedle Shot Synergy Repair Cream X Plus I'm not so sure. After I've tried this VT Lip Plumper, I'm not so sure I am not scared to try anything from them ever again because, man, was this, wow, that was like an allergic reaction city. Never cried so much in the middle of a video in my life, but I did cry a lot. But this one looks interesting because it's got a nice moisturizer. It's got 9 different growth factors. In addition to those growth factors, it's got several peptides, which I love for anti-aging. It's got propolis extract, a great soothing antibacterial ingredient. It's also got several ceramides in there, so it looks nice. If it's on sale ever, I think I'd pick it up. I don't know if I could splurge the $35 whole on it, but I do notice now that a lot of these brands are also on sale at YesStyle and Ulta and wherever other sites. They seem to not be on sale as much. It seems like to me, but I could be wrong with that, but that's just what I'm noticing. Okay, next up is the Zippaderm, which looks like a new brand. I had not heard of them before. They are now on YesStyle. They have an epidermal growth factor skin barrier intensive serum for $24, and it looks like it's supposed to be a very, very thick cream with cocoa butter, which is a very thick moisturizing ingredient. I will say if you have acne prone skin, this does not look very friendly for you, just FYI. But it also has chamomile, which is a great soothing ingredient. It's got panthenol, it's got ceramides, it has the epidermal growth factor peptide, and then it's also got black currant seed oil, which looks nice. It looks like a really nice moisturizing cream that could be nice for nighttime. I love a good thick night cream during the evening. It's so nice, especially, man, our weather's so weird. Like 2 days ago, it was like 80 degrees out. Today, it's like snowing. I don't like that swing of 45 degrees. I'd already put my winter coat away, and now I have to pull it back out again. For the 3rd time I've done this, so. Okay, at Sephora, there's another brand, Mother Science, which I'd not heard of before. Maybe some of you had heard of it. They have a product called their Molecular Genesis Barrier Repair Moisturizer with Malazoline and growth factors for $68. And it's supposed to be, looks like a rich cream with malazine, which is a fungus ingredient. And it's supposed to be, supposedly, helps brighten your skin 10 times more than vitamin C. That is a lot of marketing. I don't know if it actually is that brightening, but with my melasma and hyperpigmentation being so bad, I'm certainly interested in giving it a try. $68. It's in stock now at the Sephora sale. And it looks like it's got some other nice ingredients, copper peptides, epidermal growth factor peptides, and ceramides. It looks like it's pretty gentle overall. I don't know. You always hear there's the new best brightening product or best brightening ingredient. There's a new one that comes around every few months, so I'm not sure that this is all it is. You know, it's all that, but it might be worth trying or doing a little bit more research before the sale ends today. So next up is the Isle of Paradise came out with Sunny Serum Bronzing Setting Mist for $24. It does contain fragrance, but it's supposed to be a setting spray or a priming spray that you can use under or over makeup, and it's supposed to give you a nice bronze look. I'm all over this one. I need this. I just don't know how strong it's going to friggin' smell. But yeah, it looks interesting. It's got Panthenol and Beta-Glucan in it. I love a nice bronze look because I'm pretty fair skinned. So it looks like something interesting, especially if you could use it over makeup as a setting spray. I'd be a little bit excited to see that. 2 more. Papa Recipe has a Retinol Bakuchiol PDRN Glow Dual Phase Mist for $19. Looks like a nice face mist. It's got green tea, beta-glucan, pomegranate, and then retinol and bakuchiol. The only thing I'm curious about with the spray part of that is retinol is not great on your eyes. If you get very dry eyes, my eyes are so dry lately. Retinol is not great to use right in that area, so I'm not sure how spraying it all over would work. So FYI, just especially like I've done LASIK in the last few years. I've done the lash growth serums, and then retinoids are on my eyes, and I think it's just too much. And it's super dry here as well in the winter in Minnesota. So yeah, something to just be aware of and be conscientious of. I'm sure you could cover your eyes up or something and spray it, but you still get that in the air, and I don't know. Last but not least, Round Lab released a birch juice moisturizing peeling cleansing oil for $19. Looks like a cleansing oil that contains hyaluronic acid capsules that gently break and then gently exfoliate skin. It looks interesting. I love peeling gel, things like that. I haven't really seen a peeling oil cleanser, so this looks interesting. This also does contain fragrance, so but it looks interesting. I would give it a try. And I mean, the fragrance, you're rinsing off anyway, so it's not as big of a concern on a cleanser as opposed to something that's going to be on my face all day, you know, strong scent or giving me a migraine, things like that. So anyway, kind of fun, some new goodies to look forward to. So curious if there's anything new that it's worth checking out. Leave a comment with it below. Thanks so much, and I will see you guys more tomorrow. Bye, guys.